Hey, so today just in the neighborhood on a mini highway. I'm just taking my evening walk. It's already 7:30 thereabouts, so the sun is about setting. And today I'm just talking about what I do with kids, in my in my research coach. Thank you every time for tuning in into my channel. My name is Dr. Debbie, a research coach, and as you know, I've been working, in healthcare practice for about 3 decades. I've worked in different phases, of healthcare, in mental health, and generally everything about healthcare. I've seen it all, and um, it is important to research, and that's why, bringing, this to us, that we can research both young, both old, children from around maybe age 10, teenagers from 12, 13, 14, 15 to 17, 16, 17, and young adult from 18 and above, and of course adult. So what do we talk about? We talk about, how to reset in life. It is okay. It's okay to reset. We can always reset. Life is good. And at times, the way the demands of life can be very demanding, can be very challenging. And if you don't take a time to reset, the impacts on our life, on our health, on our family members, and even the work we do at times. Yeah, so it's important. Someone is just saying hi to me. Sorry about that. So today, like I said, I'm talking about young people, about risk taking. Like as I was just coming out, from a nearest exit to my house, I saw there was a auto crash of two vehicles, young ones, young adults. And I don't know, maybe they didn't watch the lights, the signal, or they were impatient. But police was already there, and the two cars were badly damaged. So sorry about the noise because I'm on the highway. So those are some of the things that we discuss, with adults, with children, with kids, with teenagers, young adults. The consequences of decision making. Like decision you take today, the impact on their life, on long term, short term, on their loved ones, on their family members and themselves, and then the risk it can cause to themselves, to their life, and to their loved ones. So we discuss how many of these young people that I see, in my practice, in my coaching program, many of them, just like I said, because of demands of life, maybe the parents, they do not really have their time. And then these children, they are just unguided, they are left to themselves. They've been introduced, into risky behavior, many of them taking drugs of recreation, alcohol, marijuana, cigarettes, going to party. And because many of them are bored, no adult to talk to, no one to guide them. But in the coaching program, we tell them about the consequence to their health and to their life eventually. And many of them are taking, the right step. They are resetting their lives, and the crave, for all those recreational drugs that could damage their health, their life, get them into problem. Or many of them have been into problem, experiences of, working with bad friends that, maybe they've been under arrest, for certain actions that they've been involving in past times. They are resetting. So it's okay to reset, both for young and old. And that is what I do with young people and with teenagers, because it's a risky time in their life. A lot of actions that they take that can impact their life forever. So, but when we take the action and we put them, on a right track, that is going to make a good turning point in their life, that they will be proud of themselves, their family will be proud of them, and they are going to do well in life. Life is good, I always say that. So we should never, hinder anyone from achieving a good life. So like our young people, they need, just the direction, guidance, someone to hold their hand, to tell them about life, implications of decisions, and how that can be in their life. So that's what I do most of the time. And please, you can send DM, you can email, and we can start with there. We can work with your young ones. You know, I do one-on-one coaching and I do group coaching as well. And you can DM, send email, and we can keep it going from there. And for adults as well, you know, like stress of life, your work, and you need, you know, to reset, to recalibrate, you know, to see how life can be better, you know, because you have someone to guide, someone to hold your hand, and you can become highly productive and become happy, and all those stress hormones become things of the past in your life. And you know how you need to regulate your life, regulate your food, you know, to prevent all these chronic and terminal diseases. Life is good. When we wait till late time and all these chronic illnesses, terminal illnesses, when they set in, you know, they endanger our lives. It becomes like a kind of risk, or like kind of want to contend with our life, with our health. But when we take the right step at the right time, we can save a lot. We can enjoy life, and life can be good. So I'll be looking forward to meet you. I'll be so excited to work with you, and we can have the research coach together, and like, share, comment, and let's engage together. Let's connect. Let's make our life, you know, worth living. Let's make our life happy. It's me, your research coach, Dr. Debbie. And until I see you in my next video, have a good one. Thank you, and bye.